Good morning. It's about 7 a.m. I'm gonna do a couple of things. Send some emails, upload some notes, and I'm gonna get ready, and I've got my first telehealth visit at 8 a.m. and we're gonna spend the day together. And hopefully I'll look better than this. It's 9:32 and I've ended up on the floor. This happens very frequently. One, it's very hard for me to sit in my chair at a desk for long periods of time. I'm very antsy. And then two, I get on the floor to demonstrate a lot of the strategies, a lot of the motor activities that we're working on. So I've got my baby doll here. So I was demonstrating. Some tummy time strategies. I'm just gonna finish typing up the 2 notes for the visits that I did this morning. Then I'm gonna go eat some breakfast and grab my coffee. I was scheduled to have a 10 o'clock, but they had to cancel. I've got a lot of work to catch up on, so I'm actually gonna use that time to catch up on some documentation. And then I've got 4 more visits this afternoon, 3 of which are gonna be face-to-face. Our EHR has not been working well lately, and it's very frustrating. Okay, let's go do some home visits. Just finished up my virtual visit at the office, and I got some more supplies. So I got my refill of masks and gloves. It is 3:35. I've got 1 more home visit left. It's gonna take about 20 minutes to get there, so I should get there right at 4. And there was people at the office. Y'all, I'm so excited. I saw people just now that I have not seen in over 6 months in real life. I mean, we meet every week by Zoom, but I cannot tell you how exciting it was to actually see my supervisor was in there. I got to see her. And our office manager, so I don't know, it was exciting, the little things, I guess, but yeah, very exciting to see some people in real life and kind of feel a little bit normal. But I'm gonna head on out to that last visit, and then I'll see y'all at home. So I'm back home, and we successfully completed 6 therapy visits today, so high five everyone. It's about 6 o'clock. I'm just marinating some chicken for dinner. Oh, the electronic health record is still down, so that's great. Haven't submitted any of my notes, which, let's be honest, I probably wouldn't have submitted very many of them anyways at this point. But I am going to upload yesterday's video for you guys. I'm gonna cook some dinner, and then I will take a second to recap the day with y'all, kind of go over just some of the kiddos that I saw and some of the actual like treatment part, because I know I haven't really ever gone into detail about that. But first, we've got to have our pre-dinner snack, which I don't know if y'all are aware, but you should always have a pre-dinner snack. We're gonna have some prosciutto. I was gonna have, I can't decide. I was also gonna have an RX bar, but I think we'll just go light because we gotta save room. But if you've seen Friends, you know, Joey always says, you gotta prepare the stomach for the food, so that's why we're having the pre-dinner snack. But I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna eat dinner, and then we'll have our post-dinner snack, which I'm very excited. We're having some ice cream. So I will see y'all when it's ice cream time. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. This is the vanilla, so delicious, dairy-free, no sugar added. It's not that great. It's about 7:15 and the day is winding down. I did want to say that today was one of the first days that was really almost like a typical day. I did 4 visits out in the field today. So I was gone from 11 until 5:45, which I had forgotten what it felt like to be gone for so long. I brought no water, no snacks, and by the time I got home, I was freaking starving. So should probably get used to some of my old routines of bringing snacks and water and coffee and all that good stuff. Well, right now I'm in sort of like a hybrid mode of some visits are virtual and still online, and then others I've returned doing face-to-face visits. So I'm still kind of working out the kinks and, you know, driving back home and rushing to start up a virtual visit here. So it's definitely challenging, especially as my caseload has grown significantly during this pandemic, because I was able to see more kids virtually because you don't have to drive. So we're still trying to figure that out. But I did want to briefly go over some of the kids that I saw today as much as I can, keeping HIPAA compliance and not giving too much information away. The first 2 kiddos that I saw this morning were infants, both premature, working on feeding. One's got a lot more complications than the other, and again, these are separate visits, but they were the first 2 visits that I did this morning. Really trying to work on increasing awareness and alertness, head control, general strength for head and trunk control, which is going to relay back into the feeding and the reflux. So both of those visits were 45 minutes. Just because they're so little, it's really hard to do an hour virtually with infants. Then my 11:30, also, how old are they? Again, premature, working on rolling, working on sitting. This child has a G button, so we're working on feeds by mouth and increasing their tolerance to taking formula through their mouth instead of through their button. Then I did an older kiddo who I've been working with for almost 3 years now, with a diagnosis of autism. And that's always fun because they're running around and they're more interactive. And we're working on communication, sitting, attending. We're working on requesting with signs and self-regulation, following directions, all those fun things. And then I did a visit at our office. I had to go pick up some supplies. And the virtual visit that I did from the office is an older child who was premature. I don't want to go into too much detail. They're a little bit more complex. But they do have significant weakness on one side of their body, and so we're really trying to address that because now that they're older, it's much more apparent. And my last kiddo was also premature. I think we can see a theme of my caseload of premature infants and the impact that can have on their development. They're just at risk for so many delays because of their experience in the NICU, and because they did not have that time to develop in the womb. They're doing it outside of the womb, and it impacts so many different things. Their poor little nervous system is just not ready to be in the world yet, and so it really messes with the flow of their development. So yeah, I guess if I think about it, I don't ever really think about it like this. out of the 6 visits were all premature, all at different stages and all at different stages of their development. But that is kind of interesting to think about. So that was my day. I don't know what y'all did all day, but I think I'm gonna watch a movie while I edit this video and watch myself back. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today, taking the time to hang out with me. I've been enjoying reading your comments, and tomorrow is Friday, and I do my evaluations on Friday. I do 2 evaluations. They take 2 hours each. Then I've got 3 visits after that, so it'll be a busy day tomorrow, and they're all supposed to be in the home. So tomorrow will be the first day back, like a normal day. So that's gonna be interesting. But I'm really enjoying this ice cream. Sorry if you don't like watching people eat. I think that's gonna be it for me though today. Thank you so much again for spending your time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.